Hey, good morning, everybody. I got a lot to talk about, so I am going to go fast. First of all, wasn't yesterday cool? Man, so much good stuff, so much fun stuff. I want to give out a big thank you to Brenda and Katie for the work they did with the kids program. Wasn't that fun? Kids did such a good job. I was so proud of them. And also a big thank you to the Hayhursts and all the folks that clearly helped them out. It was just, man, like when people have the gift of hospitality, it's just different. Like I could have gotten gifts for folks and set up the fellowship hall, but it would have just been so lackluster at best. But man, like you can just tell when somebody has the gift of hospitality, and the Hayhursts do indeed have that gift. And we are very grateful to them for sharing that gift with us. And just again, to everybody who helped, man, the lunch was awesome. The soups were delicious. Caroling was freezing, but fun. It was just a good day. Good day. The wassail was great. Desserts. It's just a good day. Good Christmas Sunday to be together. Anyway, yesterday, since we're going deeper, our message was called Call Me Pearl. I'm not going to say a lot about the message itself, other than just a reminder that you are a treasure and you are a pearl of great price in the eyes of Jesus. But what I do want to talk about is what happened that brought the message about and what happened after the message was given. That's what I'm more interested in today. So how did that message come about? That's kind of an interesting choice for, your big Christmas message. So 2 weeks ago, if you remember, you may or may not remember, those of you who were in-house 2 Sundays ago, after the camera went off, Steve Ryan, he said that he felt impressed by the Holy Spirit that he needed to share something with the congregation. I'm like, go for it, bud. And so he shared just real briefly about that little parable. He talked about the pearl and the treasure and how we are a treasure to Jesus. I don't know if on that Sunday it landed how it landed with everybody, but it deeply landed with me. And I couldn't shake it. I couldn't shake it all that week. Kept prepping my normal message, for last Sunday's message. But then this week, coming into this Sunday, I knew I had to address that. I had to address it. And I spent so much time studying and prepping and looking at commentaries and just digging into that passage because I knew there was more that needed to be shared with our congregation. I'm just telling you, the Lord, I think that the Lord spoke that to Steve to speak it to me, to prepare it for all of us yesterday. I really do. And so this Sunday, yesterday, after the message, I want to tell you that what happened after the cameras went off, none of that was planned. That closing was not planned. That altar call was not planned. I was going to, open up for prayer and lead us in that song, Come All You Unfaithful, but that's all I had planned. All that extra stuff, none of that was planned. The extended prayer time that we went into, none of that was planned. The stuff that was coming out of my mouth with such boldness and fervor, none of that was planned. I'm just telling you, there was a moment when the Holy Spirit moved and it was congregation-wide, and I just handed control over to him, and it was a powerful time at the end of that service. Powerful. For those of you who are here in person, you know what I'm talking about. And that's what I want to hone in on this week. The importance of the working of the Holy Spirit in our lives. He set the whole thing up before, and he did some amazing stuff after. It was all him orchestrating the whole thing, and it was just me, us, you all as you responded, being obedient to him as he moved, responding to him. But the work of the Holy Spirit is so important in the lives of believers. The New Testament is just filled with the Holy Spirit, with teaching about the importance of the Holy Spirit. Jesus said it's better for us that he go away, because when he goes away, the Comforter, the Holy Spirit's going to come. He's going to lead us and guide us and teach us all things. Paul in Romans says that if we are in the Spirit, if we live by the Spirit, then we're not bound to the law. In Galatians, he says if we walk in the Spirit, we won't gratify the desires of our flesh. In Ephesians, he tells us to be continually filled with the Holy Spirit. The work of the Holy Spirit and the importance of his infilling and influence in our lives is just all over the New Testament. And we saw that play out yesterday. So powerful, so beautiful, an amazing time. So here's what I want to hear from you. I would love to hear, to read your comments if you have anything to share. Number one, if you were in house yesterday after the cameras went off, how did the Holy Spirit minister to you? I know there was a lot of stuff going on, okay? What did he do in your life? What did he speak to you? What did he show you? How was he leading you to pray? I'd love to read about that, to know about that. And also, I would like to know, what was the other thing? I had something very clearly in mind. How is he leading you this week, right? What did he do yesterday? And how is he leading you this week? Is there something he's leading you to do that's outside your comfort zone? When you obey him and when you do it, I would love to hear how that went, all right? So, anyway, thank you guys for being you. Awesome day yesterday. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you on Christmas morning here at 10 a.m., all right? Love you guys. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.